The Tour Divide is a 2,800 mile or 4,500 kilometer route from Banff, Alberta to Antelope Wells, New Mexico. When you last saw me, I was just crossing into Idaho, and next ahead we have several high passes in the nearly 100-mile Great Basin of Wyoming.
Okay, I'm leaving my beautiful campsite in the woods and starting off for the day. Today is Saturday, so today would be day 16, I think. Day 16. I should be out of Idaho today and into Wyoming. So I've been on this ATV track for a while. Let's see. Oh, probably 5 miles, and I still have, I think, 5 more miles, but it's a bit lumpy. But look what I see in front of me. I'm pretty sure that's the Tetons. Teton. I think. So, first view of the Tetons. And I should be going into Wyoming soon, so it's just gonna get better. A little coffee right next to the cows. Still in Idaho. I don't think I have long though. Not 100% sure, but I don't think it's a very long time in Idaho. Maybe 80 miles. Still on this ATV track. It looks like it used to be a riverbed. It's a little rough here. Alright. So I'm still on this ATV track, but I'm pretty sure this may have been a railroad of some sort because it's been very a very easy grade. Also, there was a tunnel that I didn't go through. The path goes around it, but anyway, this is very pleasant. The trees, and then there's actually a river down to my left, down in that gorge. I think it might be the Snake, but I'm not 100% sure. So this is very nice. Hop in. Let's see. It's probably 9 o'clock in the morning right now. Everyone's picnicking. There's a ton of people. Look at all these people. It's a Saturday. These guys got their barbecue. They're gonna fire it up. There's all kinds of tents, but the river is so nice right here. This is really nice. Just left that campground, warm something I think, and I'm going on Fish Creek Road, paved uphill, but that's okay. Got some shade, which is nice. Kind of going downhill a little, which I know I have to get up to 7,000 today, so I don't want to go downhill. It's just the way it is. It's pleasant for now. So I'm still on pavement, but now I am heading towards, I think it's called Flag Ranch, and so I'm heading east, and I'm going to be on this road for 13 miles. I don't know if it's paved the whole way, but it's got a nice view. So we have to go around the Tetons basically, and then we're gonna head south on the east side of the range, not the west side of the range. Anyway, it's very peaceful. We're back to the land of no trees, and of course I have to pee, but there's no cars either, so it's a very quiet road, which is really nice. This road is brutal. It's got washboards and loose rocks, so there's not really anywhere that's good to go. Even though it's not uphill, it's still hard. Jackass Meadow. This road is just a pothole dodge. It's dusty, and there's actually quite a few cars on this road. And this is Wyoming. Welcome to Wyoming. I just met a guy named Bob who I was stopping to pee, and of course then everyone came, so I didn't pee. But Bob stopped his truck to see how I was doing and then offered me a beer. So I took it and I sat and drank the beer and talked with Bob. Had a good old time. But we're going a little downhill now, and then one more small uphill, and then it's down, well, down slash flat slash whatever, to Flag Ranch, which is first stop for today, which hopefully they have ice cream. Woo. I think I'm still on Grassy Lake Road. It's very mosquito-y, but a nice little breeze has kind of picked up, which probably means it's gonna rain. It's not too cloudy, but hopefully it keeps the mosquitoes away a little bit. Oh, this part got burned. So I think we're in Teton National Park, possibly, or like right on the outskirts. There's these camping areas, so you can only camp in designated areas. But I think they're free, but you just can't, you know, dispersed camp wherever you want. But it's nice. They have bathrooms and bear boxes. But they're, so, I mean, they're mostly full that I can see. But pretty cool. Here we go. Teton, Teton. Alright, we're going from Flag Ranch to Coulter Bay. It's highway, 16 miles, and I don't know, I've gone maybe 6, and I would say 4 of it has been uphill. Something like that. So I'm really hoping there's some downhill so we can get to camp. Woohoo! Coulter Bay! Woohoo!
So this is my life. We just got to the campground. The store closed at 9. I got there at 8:59. I bought like 4 things and it cost me like $28 because we're in the Tetons. But I got ice cream. So I'm sitting here in the dark, getting eaten by mosquitoes, trying to eat my ice cream so I can go to bed.
Okay, we're leaving Coulter Bay. Kind of a late start. It's 6, maybe 6:30. But the way the mileage works out the next few days, there's no point in like, so I'm trying to get to Atlantic City, which is like 250 miles, so I don't really want to do it in 2 days, so I'll probably do it in 3 days. So not trying to do too much of a hurry in the next couple of days, although I'd like to get to Pinedale tomorrow with enough time to go to the bike shop, so we'll see how that goes. It's a nice day though. So I'm going through the park. I got like 8 miles, but it's kind of east, as you can see, which is kind of a pain, man, because not only can I not see anything, but probably the drivers behind me cannot see anything. So not ideal, but I'm not cold. What a beautiful day. It's June 30th, almost July. Crazy. Oh, there's a little fox. It's not a kitty. Alright, just left the Buffalo Ranch. I stopped for breakfast. I caved. I ate breakfast before I started, and then I started riding and I was hungry like 5 miles in. So I decided that I'd supplement my snacks with a real breakfast. So I'm glad I did. I charged my phone and got water, drank a whole liter. So yeah, just leaving now. Got 2 big climbs today. rock. The rock kind of looks like a buffalo at first, and then maybe a bear. But it's just a rock. So this is the Tagwati, I don't know how to pronounce it, ski lodge. Looks like there's also some horses. Okay, I'm in my tent with my shoes on because the mosquitoes are horrible. Oh, they haven't come under the... Oh, they're starting to. There they are. Oh, they're swarming. And there's even a breeze. I tried to like stay up high on the ridge so there'd be a breeze, and they're still horrible. So I need to wash my legs, obviously. Look at that. Gross. I need to take off my shoes and get them outside of my tent. I got the first 3 items on charge, and I am just like praying to God that I don't have to get out and pee. Yeah, 70 miles today, not that many miles, but like 2 big climbs. But tomorrow is Pinedale, so it'll be a town day. I'm looking forward to it. This was my view last night, but this is what's behind me today. He went running, dude. I didn't even see him. I was looking, there was poop on the ground, and I was looking at the poop. There's the bear's tracks. I don't know if it's the same one I just saw. It's not huge, huge. Coming into Pinecrest. Well, it's like a brand new bike. I got new pedals, new crank, new bottom bracket. That's the thing that goes in here. And so then I got new rear brakes. I changed the cassette out for 12 different gears, and then the front crank is now only 1. So it's a 1x12 instead of a 2x8. Got a new derailleur, and also new grippies, new shifter. Yeah, new Garmin mount. I'm ready to go, I guess. So yeah, there's Bob already, all packed, heading to Atlantic City. Alright, I'm leaving Pinedale. Got the bike fixed. Oh, cruising. Heading towards Boulder, Wyoming. And it's not too hot. It's probably 70. And hopefully it looks like the winds are coming from the northwest, which is great because I am heading southeast. So fingers crossed it stays that way. Alright, so from what I've heard, to Boulder, which is 12 miles I think, is all on this bike path. And then after that I'll turn off towards Atlantic City. But I think out of the 85 miles, about 50 of them are not paved. So I'm not sure what it is between Boulder and wherever. There's definitely some pavement there because it doesn't add up otherwise. Alright, middle of nowhere, Wyoming. Just outside of Boulder, heading towards Atlantic City. The road feels endless. Not that I feel tired, but just like, it's amazing how far it actually is. Sometimes it'll say turn in a mile and I can see the highway, but it's a mile away. Look at this, I can see if cars are coming from that way or that way. It's almost like having a tree, except there's no trees. I think in my mind, Wyoming looks like this, like these little cabins. This is almost the perfect dirt road. I mean, there's some bumps, but I'll take them because they're not that bad, and the dirt is smooth. Yeah. This guy makes me think of Walter White. I think he's out here somewhere. Kiwis. All right, we're in the Basin. Look at this. Nothing for miles. Okay. Uh-oh, here comes the sun. Once that comes up, it's gonna be hot. But it's about, I don't even know what time it is. 5:30? 5:45? Maybe? Uh-oh, there's Peter. I just had to stop and do a field repair, so I'm falling behind. Sorry, Peter. Look at this. Whew. Talk about the middle of nowhere, huh? Surprisingly, though, I actually saw a car coming toward me this morning already at like 5:30. Not sure what he's doing out here. He's probably wondering the same thing about me. Okay. Finally, we're not heading straight into the sun, but let's see, a couple of stats. We're 35 miles in out of 95 total, and currently at about 7,000 feet. And the good thing is, Garmin says next climb is in 40 miles. Now, it doesn't really count the little undulations, so it's not like there's going to be no uphill, but no big hills for 40 miles. So that's good. Yep, it's about 6:30 maybe. It's still not hot, and the wind is not too bad. So, carry on. Alright, got a bit of a headwind. It's not a big deal yet, but hopefully it doesn't get any worse. Oh, God. Alright, this is kind of sucky. It's uphill, rocky slash deep beach sand kind of stuff, and there's a headwind, so yeah, not the most fun section, but at least it's not hot yet and it's not raining, so there's that. This is a lot more hills than were advertised. The Garmin says there's not another hill for like 20 miles, but I keep going uphill. So, what's up with that? And this. Snack time at the crossroads of this road and this wagon train road. There's some wild horses over there. A badger! It's my first badger. Okay, today's day 21, I think.
So we started on the 14th.
Yep.
Does June have 30 or 31?
30.
So 16 to 14 to 30 is 16. And today's the 4th, so it's 20.
Okay, 20th day. I think it's the 21st. And we're just leaving Wamsutter. And right now the weather is beautiful. The wind is coming from our back. And the road is smooth.
Not for long.
But we don't expect it to last. Alright, still going. First major uphill. This isn't that bad. The road is a little bumpy, but it's not too bad yet. There is not any water here though. I'm carrying 3 liters. So I hope that's enough because the first stop is like 60 miles. So we already saw a badger. This is interesting terrain. Also, a lot of this is like oil and gas access. So there's some, outbuildings and stuff. This road has a lot of washboard, so it's hard to find a good line. So it's very bumpy, makes my booty hurt. Booty. Ugh. We're still in Wyoming, but that's Colorado out there. Ooh, sand, I don't like it. Whew. It drags you around sometimes. Dogger, that's a fun hill. Woo-wee. Let's see how I can do. Not so great. Not so great. Oh, come on. Ah. Climbing this hill. Still climbing this hill. According to Garmin, 0.18 miles, 100 feet of climbing. Woo. And yes, it's steep. So I just put on an Eminem song for some, I can't even think of words, to help me, push me. I'm gonna see if I can make it all the way up. Let's go. Coming back into the mountains. We just left Savory. We had ice cream and watermelon and Gatorade and a really nice conversation with the people there. But eventually you have to leave, so that's what we're doing. We just crossed the state line. Just crossed the state line. And we're in Colorado. To a new state. Oh, there's your rattle. So you know the number of rattles is like a tree trunk.
Yeah.
And it shows their age. Yep. So that one's pretty old, I think, because he's got quite a few. Okay, we're climbing this hill. But the one good thing is we have a tailwind. So it's still not easy, but at least we have a tailwind.